Right guys, welcome back to the Regal Gentleman Studio, and today we've got James in the chair. How you doing, mate?
I'm good.
You good? Good, mate. So what are we doing? What's the plan?
So I'm looking to still keep it long.
Okay.
Sort of feather out the sides, get a bit of the weight out 'cause it really puffs out.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit of weight out off the back as well, maybe up to sort of.
So when you
here.
say weight, what's your definition of weight?
Or length.
Length. Okay, yeah, because weight is more thickness. Yeah. Okay,
Definitely weight.
Okay. Yeah, it looks a little bit unbalanced here, doesn't it? It looks quite long. Have you had like a wolf cut into this?
No, I haven't. I've had it long for about 2 years, and mainly just get sort of maintenance cuts done, so a little bit trimmed up.
Okay.
Nothing really proper, no layering really or anything. Well, a little bit layering, but not.
Okay.
Not anything major.
Okay. And what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get longer? Is that the plan?
No, I don't want to go any longer. I had it really long.
Right,
so
okay.
I got it like right out down to here.
Okay.
And then had enough. Too hot for it as well.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So why the shape that you've gone for then? Why have you gone for that shorter top and sort of longer back? Did you request that, or did it just happen?
Not really a reason, no.
Okay.
My mum's been cutting my hair, sort of trimming it up. She does like hairdressing. So
okay. Cool.
Yeah,
That explains the shape. I can see the shape. Yeah. That makes because normally when you're doing like, say if you're doing like a longer hairstyle, generally. I am generalising here of like hairdressers. They tend to do a shorter top and a longer back and sides. That's why you end up with more length down here. So that kind of makes sense. It's either it either looks like a wolf cut or it's a bit longer down the bottom. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I did have that first because obviously I used to have short back and sides long on top. And it really grew out.
Yeah.
But yeah, since then it's sort of grown the back, cut the top because it was always getting in the face.
Yeah. All right, cool, man, cool. Yeah. When you say you're happy with the length, what length are you happy with? Because there's a lot of difference in length.
I have pictures. That might help.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I was thinking something sort of like this.
Want to go that short?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. That's fine, yeah. Okay.
Something like that. Yeah, I had it that length for quite a while. And
okay.
I thought, why not just grow it and then decided I didn't like it. So
yeah, I think you should do it. I think it will look nice. It'll suit you anyway. That's the main thing. You know it will suit you.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe if you're at that point where you want to get rid of all the thickness and the length of the hair, then I think maybe that's probably a good thing to do. Yeah, I would probably suggest doing that.
Cool.
But yours will probably be a bit more textured potentially than his, just because of your hair texture being a little bit drier and a bit coarser. You do it, yeah?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. So what we're looking to do is the nape is cut to collar length, right? And the sides are just a little bit more lengthened, so you get that bit more movement, and then the top just falls in nicely for you. All right.
Sounds good.
Cool, man.
It will. There's follicle there, mate.
When did you last pay for a haircut, mate?
Very long time ago. Very long time ago.
Because you're getting a free one now, and you've been getting your mum to cut it. You're living the dream here, mate.
It's been a while. But yeah, oh god, since I had short hair. I would
oh really?
say.
Yeah. Was that when you go into like a barber? Was it to
yes.
kind of get? Yeah. Okay. Was your mum not as confident to do shorter hair, or did you not? Did you not feel confident?
So she mainly does women. So
okay.
if she was struggling with like the fading, I guess.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. A bit like guys who just fade, and kind of sometimes get a little bit nervous with longer hair. It's just because you're not doing it very often. That's normally the problem, isn't it? So
definitely. Yeah, that's one thing I was worried about. That's one thing I was worried about. I feel like going to a barber, if they're not used to doing that style hair or.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, I mean, you do something long enough, you get good at it, don't you? So. Yeah, I think you'll get some really nice movements in your hair, but I really do.
Perfect. Good for the wedding.
Have you got a wedding?
Not my wedding. No. So my older brother's getting married, and then the week after, my girlfriend outside, her cousin's getting married.
Oh, nice. When's that?
Back-to-back weddings. Next week and the week after.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, fresh cut.
That sounds cool, man. Does everyone kind of know you now as a guy with longer hair then? Is this like...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Might be a bit of a surprise me turning up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my brother's got pretty similar hair. He grows his hair out long as well. So.
Oh, does he? Yeah. Oh, nice. You've got a crack at the hair, man. You really have.
Thank you.
Definitely keep some length in it for sure.
But again,
this style will grow longer, like out nicely as well, though. You know what I mean? It's a nice balanced haircut. You know what I mean? There's loads of movement and texture in there that'll keep it going. You know what I mean? So it'll be nice, man.
I think I do want to try and maintain it from now on because I've been doing that quite a lot. Is cutting it down to sort of this level, and then growing it out,
and just
months.
Growing it. Yeah. I mean, you probably want to come every like 3 months then. Do you know what I mean? If you want to maintain it.
Okay.
It's a good sort of like 12 weeks or so. It lets it grow out, and then it gives you, it still gives you an opportunity to sort of enjoy a bit more length in the hair and then get it cut back to what you like, Okay. Again, all I was saying, I don't know if we caught it on camera, but everybody cuts hair differently. We've all got our own styles and techniques and stuff. So like when you maybe like the way your mum cuts it, I don't cut hair like your mum. You know what I mean? So the shape and the texture you had last time was not really something that I would do it like, you know. Which doesn't mean it's like a bad thing, obviously. It's just we've all just got a different way of cutting hair. So if you like the way I do it, or my technique and the way it sort of falls and the texture and the movements in it, then obviously try and go see someone who cuts hair like me. You know what I mean? But if you like the sort of technique that your mum does, where it's a little bit like, it's a lot more, like a lot shorter at the top, a lot more texturising throughout the haircut, more done by the sectioning pattern than the actual tool, probably, I would imagine. Then obviously stick to someone like your mum who cuts it that way. So you'll know what I mean. You've obviously had 2 different hairstyles now cut in. You'll kind of know what I mean. We've all got our own sort of way of doing it. So it's more about that, really. Because if you go to someone, if I cut your hair now and you go to someone in 3 months' time and ask for the same thing, it might be different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As I pull that out.
I mean, there's probably a lot of hair envy right now, I tell you. A lot of people going, no, don't cut it off.
It's nice.
So when was it you had short hair then? Was it, how many years ago was that?
So I started growing this like 2 years ago. I've had long hair. It's probably about 3 years ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think it'd definitely be weird going back to the short hair now.
Yeah, I can imagine. When you say short, like how short are we talking? We're talking like fade or?
Yeah, I used to, I can't remember now, like 1, 2 on the sides.
And then what was the top like?
I kept it fairly long and like, fairly long, just to put a little bit of product in it to make it curl.
Do you have times, like, do you miss having short hair?
Certainly times where I miss having short hair,
Yeah.
When it's 30 degrees out is one of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's very rare though, mate. You know, I mean, don't ever cut your hair short for English weather, mate. Bloody hell, it'll be raining tomorrow.
Yeah, well, 6 months of cold weather. So.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, exactly.
I can definitely feel it a lot shorter on the back now.
Yeah. But no, it's nice. It's a nice cut, man. I mean, it's a nice finish. I think it'll really suit you as well. The shape and everything like that as well. So.
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to it.
But no, I think it's just it is just that type of industry that when you're working with the public, obviously, you know, you've got to remember you can't please everybody. Unfortunately, you can only please the people who enjoy what you do. You know. There's some people who might really not like the way I cut hair. That's cool. Like that's just the way it is. Isn't it? We've all got our own way of doing things.
No, definitely.
So I'm just using the razor just to finish off around the bottom. The picture, the nape is that little bit touch shorter. So I'm just using the razor to give that finish. Yeah. So do you tend to let your hair dry naturally when you come to style it?
Yes, yeah, I have recently.
Okay, cool.
Definitely. I wasn't a fan of the way it was looking when I was doing it with the hairdryer.
I would imagine it get really big.
Yes, and for the next few days as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think like you saying with the frizz though as well, I think that probably could be down to when you were using heat for quite a while, you know?
Oh, you think
that could be something that was
like
happening,
damage.
you know? You can help, you know, you can beat the frizz though. Like there is ways to help the hair bind back together and stuff like that. But if it's sometimes too damaged, it's very hard to kind of get back to normal. You know what I mean? You do have to cut, unfortunately, because it's short. So just tidying your sideburns up. This always looks a little bit neater. You're a little bit long there, mate. Yeah. You're very lucky though. You don't get much neck hair, which is good.
Yeah.
Like you're very lucky. Some guys, like, you know, when they've got longer hair, they have neck hair that comes right the way down to the back, and you're quite lucky when you don't have much neck hair because it makes the longer hairstyle look so much neater for longer, you know?
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, 100%. Very good.
It's not even one I would have thought about.
Yeah, of course, yeah. You don't think about it because you haven't got a hairy neck. That's fine. Honestly, anyone watching with a hairy neck, they'll know what we're talking about here. Right, so I'll cut this in now to match the sides. So the same kind of shape that he's got going on, okay? So we want the top to sit and fall on this kind of shape. So what we're going to do here, down the centre. I'm going to pick this up, I'm going to cut to match the sides. That will fall nicely into the sides. we're looking to create more of a balance. So the top is actually almost like the same length as the sides, if that makes sense. And that's what kind of seamlessly falls into the shape. So that, as you can see, that's the shape that guy's got. You see what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. That side always works quite well. Fortunately, the other side doesn't always behave.
Oh, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I guess it's just
that is so normal though, honestly. We all have our good side. That's the beauty of having a messy textured haircut, is that even if it does look a bit dishevelled, it looks as though it's purposely done like that. Yeah. So that's why it's always good to have this kind of texture in the sides of yours. You know, if you wake up one day and you're in a rush, or maybe you can't be bothered styling it, you know, when you've got all that texture cut in, it just makes life a lot easier, you know?
Yeah.
Through the top, we match in our corners. Just keep connecting in to our sides, so working just over the round of the head and connecting it in.
Seen it coming together.
Yeah, you do, don't you? So I'm just picking the fringe visually, just based on the picture. On the sides, I want to fall nicely into them side bits there. Now if you turn to the side, that's the same haircut as that guy.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I really like
Essentially.
it.
Just going to tweak these a little bit tighter.
It's crazy seeing how much is gone.
I know. Well, do me a favour, you wouldn't mind, just shake your head left and right, just like that for me, if you don't mind. Just want to see where it falls naturally. Perfect. That's great. It falls just off centre about there.
Yeah.
So let's work with that. Okay. Let that be your sort of starting point. Okay. Just there like that. Just like that. Very natural look. Okay. That's what you'll get.
Okay.
It'll sit perfectly for you. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, I've always usually parted in the middle, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I would definitely
recommend to go for the
I
side.
recommend doing that. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't fight it. Yeah, don't fight it. Now this is a little bit of construction cream. This is gonna just construct the style very loosely for you. So it's a very light hold. We've got like a delicate hold, something that just keeps it in shape. The haircut's properly cut in. So you don't need a lot of things to kind of keep it there. Okay, you just want to kind of emphasize it a bit more. Okay. You just work it through your hair and you let that dry in naturally. Because it's a cream, it goes through your hair a lot easier. You can still work it into the hair. So it's got like a very, very, very light hold, but all it'll do is when it dries in, it'll just give you a little bit more shape. That'll give you that height at the front. And if you let it dry in, it'll just sit a bit more like that. Now, just for the video purpose, I wouldn't recommend doing this at home. Okay. But I've never said that before, don't try this at home. It's not really the job you say, don't try this at home. I'm just going to put a bit of heat on. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of heat.
I really like the look of it. It looked really cool.
It's
like
a diffuser.
Like moving.
Yeah. So what diffusers do, they do a lot of different things. The reason I'm using it for yours today, I'm just wanting to dry it in a touch. So about 70 to 80% dry. Purely for the video that you can kind of see the end result really.
Finish look.
And all you do, work it onto the hair like this, and medium heat, medium speed, and just dry it in a touch. This will just encourage a bit of a natural wave into your hair. Yeah. So again, this is like probably more for the wedding day. You know what I mean? Like just to give it a little bit of a bit more shape, right? That's all it is. Now, last but not least, will you lean your head forwards for me? Yeah. So you mean it falls in that nice part in there? What do you do? Work it along it. Another difference. It just gives you a little bit more volume, a bit like the guy. Like that. Right. Flick your hair back for me. Okay.
Fall asleep.
So what you get is you pull it back, you get a little bit of height, and then it drops in. So it's basically like it's close to the picture as you can possibly get. Okay. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's perfect.
Right. So what you see back and sides is you start to see this now. So shorter nape, so it sits a little bit cleaner on the collar, and then you get all that shape and movement in there.
Amazing.
Nice, isn't it, man?
Much.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Fantastic.
Thank you, man.
Really
Thank
good.
you very much.